Currently have $5.24, 296 crowns. I'm ranked professional. I need 6,000 crowns to be promoted to veteran. I'm currently ranked 188th in the professional league. It's there's 39 hours left, so it's possible that I can maintain professional standing and maybe even get promoted to veteran, but it's unlikely. My luck I've been pretty unlucky lately. So my winning percentage is 27.59%, and it's 5-handed, so your odds of winning should be 20%. Anything better than 20% is should be a profitable player, because you're outperforming luck. I've played 24,029 hands, and I win an average of 73 cents per hand. Yesterday I checked. So far on this site, I've made $4,700, but I've only cashed out $100 because of the rig. There's some days where I just get really unlucky and I'll lose 50. I'll turn my dollar into $50, and then I'll lose $50. Just bad. I went through one stretch where I think I won maybe 12 hands out of 50 flips. And the majority of the time I had a pair, so I was slightly ahead. Bad beats are part of the game in poker. When you have pocket aces, you're going to lose 20% of the time. So if you're a new player having pocket aces, it's not a bad idea to go all in pre-flop, because you're usually a favorite unless you're going against pocket aces, then you're tied. So 99% of the time you're going to be a favorite. So whenever you're an extreme favorite, you want to try to put as many chips as possible in. So if you're a new player, chances are you're playing against other newer players on this site. Like I'm ranked professional, so I'm ranked level 5. So level 1 and 2, they kind of play by themselves. Like I never play against them, but I play against level 3 and higher. Level 3 is expert. Level 4 is elite. Level 5 is professional. Level 6 is veteran, and then I think level 7 is all-star. Then it goes something like master, challenger, champion, world class, and legendary. So I imagine there's fewer and fewer in each league that you go up. And one of the great things about it is the site is you have to maintain your ranking. I wish everything was like that. Once I'm a business owner, I'm gonna have a ranking system, so people always have to perform at their best. If not, they could be demoted. But if they outperform, they could be promoted. So it kind of keeps you always elevating your game. I've been a professional now 4 times for 4 weeks, and 2 times I got demoted, and 1 time I maintained being professional. But all 3 times I got unlucky. Like, if you watch my videos, like, usually I win quite a few hands and then get unlucky in the big pots. If not, I'd probably be a millionaire. But see what I could do. And I believe some of my opponents on this site, and could even be at this table right now, are able to see my hole cards, because a few years ago I was talking to my mom, and I was laying on a picnic table, and I was looking up at the blue sky. Okay, so wait a second here. I was looking up at the blue sky, and then I noticed the floater on my eye looked like a battery. And if I was to get an ophthalmologist, it would prove that it's an eye camera. Because people have been able to hear our thoughts for the last 80 years, at least. Probably since the invention of the radio, because the same technology could be used for people, because we're made up of water. Water conducts electricity. You know this if you've ever been shocked before. So computer-assisted telepathy is possible. It's like a radio station. People could implant thoughts. They could remotely administer LSD so you forget thoughts. It's pretty scary technology, actually. I've been advocating for over a year, and, well, for years. But I started a petition about a year ago. And it's growing slowly, but in Canada, where I live, they have a censorship bill, so all my social media posts have it's changed. My social media experience has changed, especially since I started the petition. I've been looking for a job for over a year in 3 cities, and I haven't even had an interview. Handed out over 100 resumes, and I have at least 20-something years worth of experience. I've applied to jobs that I'm overqualified for, underqualified for, qualified for. So I'm trying to get famous with poker so I could advocate for my petition so human free will to be restored. Because right now our thoughts aren't private. The government's been listening to your thoughts, chances are your whole life. And it's wrong, and organized crime is aware of this technology, so they're able to puppeteer government officials, listen to the government officials' thoughts, implant thoughts in government officials, hijack and commandeer bodies. People play people like Grand Theft Auto, the video game, And it's just as evil. They commit crimes through other people's bodies, and God knows this, and I know this, and so far 286 people agree with it. There needs to be millions. About 1,250 people, then local media should pick up the story. But for my theory on that, go to www.change.org/technology. Watch the videos, read the petition, and if you agree with it, backed by science, and then sign the petition, share it on social media, contribute about $10 to get it on the agenda in your country, so the government could acknowledge this, and a civilian and military committee could be set up, oversight committee, so we could keep Big Brother in check. Because right now they're playing God with the human race, where evil people are getting promotions and getting these opportunities, and rather than good people. Because unless you're evil, unless you're a pedophile, a murderer, somebody that hijacks people's bodies, you have no chance for your dreams to come true, basically. But that's all going to change. People could take the power back by signing the petition, basically. More people that sign it, and especially if you comment and indicate what resonated with you. Because you could deny reality, but you can't deny the consequences of denying that reality. But enough that I make these pokers basically to promote the petition. Played Sudoku for a while there, then I came up with a new strategy where I was able to beat really, really difficult Sudoku puzzles relatively easily. And then once I posted a couple YouTube videos, next thing you know, my Sudoku app, I kept on running into puzzles where my new formula no longer worked. So they were able to use artificial intelligence to find holes in my game, holes in my theory, because it was 100%. And then all of a sudden, it became like, say, 70% of the time it worked. But to be world champion in Sudoku, top prize is something like $10,000, right? So it's not, you don't become as famous as if I won the World Series of Poker. I would become famous pretty quickly in the poker community. Then my voice would become louder, and more people would go to the petition, sign it, share it. Because I'm pretty good at math. In grade 2, I was offered to do grade 6 math for half the day in school, but I didn't want to be away from my friends, so I kind of made a mistake. Like, if I would have known, they shouldn't have gave me that power over my life at 6 years old. It should have been a decision that my parents made. Because who knows, I could have been a math professor or what have you now. grade 9, I was offered to go into a math competition for my cousins, but I didn't do it. He just handed me a bunch of formulas, and I didn't really understand it, and didn't get tutored, so I didn't even try. But I played a Math Blasters game, and I was ranked number 1 in the world for a couple hours, so that was pretty cool. So I'm hoping to get the whole thing. I'm hoping to get sponsorships, endorsements, donations. You could do this at christianerikarnemeyer@gmail.com. So I don't really give strategy while I'm playing in the hand, because I believe some of my opponents could be listening to my thoughts, right? So I don't want to tip them off, but I try to mention something after the hand. Not looking good, but I'm calling. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to look good, and I may not be the favorite. But I didn't want to sacrifice the money. And at this level of the table, like the one guy that jammed, he had 9-7, but the other guy happened to have aces, right? So it could be any two cards. So even though ace queen looks nice, it's a troublemaking hand. It wins often enough, but it loses often enough too. And usually when you lose quite a bit. Okay, so that worked out for me in a way. I lost 16 chips, but I kind of fished out the big hand. Chances are he had either the full house or the straight, or at least the 2. Whereas if he would have called, chances are I would have tried bluffing on the river. Not always. But I only had a 5 high, so... Sometimes you gotta wave the... Especially if they make a call on a suspicious board. I don't think he has the queen. I tried jamming. It's gonna fold for me. That sucks. He could have had the queen, but he's been making some pretty big bets. So several, like the last 3 out of 4 hands. So chances are he didn't have it every time, right? Scenarios like that. Well, hopefully I get lucky. It's unlikely I'm ahead, especially now that the big stack's in. Nice, runner. It's not too often I get runner wins, so I appreciate them when they happen. So every once in a while when you hit the nut flush, you lose to a full house, so I'm going to be apprehensive. Especially if I hit. Since that time I was thinking he could have the full house, I didn't want to take a chance. Because even if I hit, I was drawn dead. Well, not drawn dead, it would have been over, but I would have lost. Glad that worked out with the 4-card straight possibility and a flush possibility. His top pair, if he had it, would be no good anymore. Pretty unlucky. Kind of luck I run into on this site and every site, really. At least this site I cashed out once. But ever since I cashed out, my luck is my winning percentage went from 32% to 27%, so pretty suspicious. Because every 1,000 hands, especially real money, you should grow as a player. Especially the newer you are. If you're a beginner, right, you're going to be making some, your personal best should improve significantly really fast. And the better you get, it's in smaller increments. Like weightlifting, you could once you reach your personal best, it's harder to beat it. He's betting. He didn't. On this side, it's advantageous to jam if you're going to call there, so you get crowns. I was hoping he had the 8, really. You don't want to always jam when you got a small flush there, but at the same time, it's depending on your position anyways. But it's not a bad idea to jam occasionally, because you don't want to see another heart. You see another heart, chances are you lost. But at the same time, the odds of them hitting a heart are slim, so you want them to be calling with their ace of hearts, king of hearts. So if you think your flush is the best hand, then jamming is, if you think you're going to get called. If you don't think you're going to get called, then don't jam. Like if everybody's playing tight, then jamming you're not going to get paid off almost never. So you'd want to at least bet something so they don't get to see the heart for free. Said though, it was only a 5 high flush, so chances are if you always play 5 high flushes, you're gonna lose a lot to higher flushes. I almost never play low flushes. If I play a low flush, I'm going into the hand thinking I could outplay them. Or at least I'm hoping for an opportunity to outplay them. So if I hit the flush, didn't have them on the flush or the queen. So I hit the flush a couple hands ago. So it's unlikely I'm going to hit the flush this time. And when you play online, don't get me wrong, a couple weeks ago I had got a straight back-to-back hand, so it is possible, but you don't want to bet the horse on it anyways. So he didn't jam and I have him covered, so I'm going to jam to get points. Try to get him crowned. Glad somebody called them. King 9, so that's pretty weak. Jamming. Some people get pretty predictable. All you can do is sit back and wait for a good wind, and hopefully it holds up. Because he's jamming with some pretty weak hands, so. Okay, now he's slowing down. Fuck me. That was terrible. I didn't win either play. Thought he was making a move there. Usually if a guy sits down and he goes all in the time, he's going to be playing aggressive. Sometimes they have it, but sometimes they don't. Hopefully I would lose. Hopefully somebody has a full house or a higher flush. I'm never too confident when I have a set of deuces. How he was responding was gave me more confidence, but I wasn't looking forward to a river card because I may have gotten beaten. So if he's crashing, he had the guy covered there, and he didn't jam all in, and he was calling anyways. So he should have jammed all in to get the crowns on this website. If not, you don't get promoted to the right league that you should be in. And in his league, I think you only need to get 800 crowns to get promoted. So if you're consistently every week missing out on 100 or 200 crowns, you're just kind of handicapping yourself. A move like that works every once in a while. If you do it all the time, you become predictable. If he bet, I would have called. It would have been a reluctant call, but because I thought he might have had an ace with a better kicker. So here, if I only call, I'm not going to get crowns. I might get crowns if I jam. I didn't, but sometimes you get crowns when you jam. I think he has the queen crashing. He has a pocket pair, Jed, or whatever their name is. No. Well, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.